Hello, I'm Ken Fobb. This is NewsNet Baton Rouge. Grab a tea or coffee as I go over with you headlines and news from our local area and region. As previously reported, authorities responded to a shooting recently in the 3700 block of Lanier Drive near Prescott Road that involved two children who are brothers. Investigators confirm a 9-year-old boy was shot inside of the home and died at the scene. Authorities now say his 11-year-old brother has been arrested and booked into a juvenile detention center and charged with negligent homicide. BRPD still believes the shooting was accidental because the brothers were playing with the weapon when it mistakenly discharged, killing the 9-year-old victim. In Hammond, Louisiana, one person died Sunday morning following a crash on Louisiana Highway 1040 near Baker Lane. 21-year-old Javante Johnson died in the crash. Officials say Johnson was driving a 2011 Ford Fiesta east on Highway 1040 when a dark-colored horse was standing in Johnson's eastbound lane. When Javante Johnson applied his brakes and tried to avoid hitting the horse, his vehicle nonetheless struck the horse, ran off to the left side of the road, and flipped over. This young man was ejected from his vehicle and unfortunately sustained fatal life-ending injuries. Investigators were seeking to determine who the owner of this horse is. In Baton Rouge, a woman was arrested for a stabbing. Deputies from East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office responded to a call around 2 a.m. on Saturday morning to the 13800 block of Plank Road. Authorities found a 32-year-old male victim suffering from a stab wound who had to be taken to a hospital in critical condition. A short time later, authorities received a call from Deborah Mullins, who admitted she stabbed the victim following an argument. He was staying at Mullins' residence on the day of the stabbing when the two had gotten into an argument about money. Investigators say the man paid Mullins an undisclosed amount of money, but when he began to pack his belongings and tried to leave, Mullins grabbed a kitchen knife and stabbed him. Deborah Mullins has been charged with attempted second-degree murder. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has officially granted the request to open the Morganza Spillway. The Morganza Control Structure and Floodway will be opened on June the 2nd. Forecasts indicate the Mississippi River will reach a stage in excess of 62 feet at Red River Landing. Therefore, the Corps of Engineers currently anticipate the need to divert approximately 150,000 cubic feet of water per second into the floodway in order to avoid overtopping of the spillway structure. They will slowly and gradually open the spillway in order to minimize the adverse impact upon wildlife and to allow federal and state resource agencies to coordinate and implement rescue efforts. The Morganza Spillway will be opened one gate per day over a 10 to 14-day period, so residents, landowners, and businesses who may be impacted are being warned to take heed to the directions of local officials and to take necessary precautions in advance. This will be only the third time in history that the Morganza Spillway structure has been opened. Finally, the mayor and officials in the city of Baker are seeking to improve Baker's water and sewer systems. Mayor Waite says Baker is applying for a piece of the $15 million in federal funds the state of Louisiana is expected to receive next year, and a piece of the $15 million the state is expected to receive in 2021. Municipalities such as Baker can receive a maximum of $2 million each of the 2 years for water, sewer, and road projects, according to a report from Kevin Gravois of the Professional Engineering Consultants Corporation, recently made to the Baker City Council. Some of the Baker improvement projects will include sewer collection repairs, work on the city's pump stations, water well upkeep and improvements, and tank distribution. Baker has begun writing the grant application, which is due by July 12th, according to Mayor Waits. The citizens of Baker also recently received an update report from Mayor Darnell Waits concerning the new park and ride facility to be constructed on Plank Road, which will be accomplished in conjunction with the Capital Area Transit System, the Capital Regional Planning Commission, and East Baton Rouge Parish. We will keep you posted, so stay tuned in. These have been headlines and news from our local area and region. I'm yours truly, Ken Fobb. I'll see you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.